Hi there. Welcome to Craft with Kathie. Have a seat, relax, grab something to drink, and welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. Well, hey, we're live, and I've got everything set up. I actually knocked everything over as I was cleaning the table. Knocked the light off, it fell off its stand. I scattered all my little pieces for tonight's live all over the table and didn't get a chance to put everything back together and get it nice and neat, so I apologize. And I've got the dog's toy right underneath the table and no place for my feet right now, which is total craziness. But welcome to Craft with Kathie and Tipsy Tuesday. I have a real quick little project for tonight. I'm going to just pour myself some Arnold Palmer so I have something to drink and I'm not so dry-mouthed here because I have a lot of talking to do actually. Tomorrow is the day of love. It's Valentine's. And if you haven't done any Valentine decor and all of a sudden you decide, oh gee whiz, I really should do something, this is a quick little project. I'm going to combine the tips with it as I go along. But it's real easy to do and real quick. You can get these little signs. They already have the holes punched at the top. They come with little jute hangers, so they're real easy to put together. And they're, I'm pretty sure I bought these. I either bought them at the craft store. They came like maybe, I don't know, 8 in a pack or whatever, or probably that store where everything is the same price, or most everything is the same price. But they're pretty. You could do them as little hangers or put them up on the wall. They're not that large. They're actually like, 9 3/4 by 3 3/4. And they come in 2 different designs. And I went ahead and painted some of them, or actually 2 of them, so that you didn't have to wait for me. And that looks kind of funny. It looks a little discolored. It's just whatever. The way the wood grabbed the color, but I used Dream Car on this one, and then I mixed up some Dream Car with white to get this lighter. It almost looks like a peach, but it actually was supposed to be a light pink. And then I'm going to take some shapes. I've got my XOs, and I am just going to paint them to put them on these little signs. Quick, easy, anybody could do this actually in a few minutes. The biggest thing is it probably would take longer for the paint to dry than the actual project. So like I said, it's quick, easy, and simple. And if you just need something real fast, this will just work perfectly for you. And you don't have to use XOs. You could use hearts, different shape hearts. You could use whatever basically says love to you. I actually like how this looks with the white. I don't know, do you think I should do it in the white? I was trying to decide if I should get 2 of them on here or if I could actually fit 3. I might be able to cram 3 on here if I'm careful and don't drop them all off on the floor, right? I actually like the white with the Dream Car. Well, they're a little close, but I bet I could fit them on here. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go with this. So they're a little bit apart from each other. And we've got our hugs and our kisses here. And I really truly do like them in light. I don't know if in white or not. I was going to actually paint these this color pink, or maybe this. Maybe we'll go with this. I've had this set now so it's dried a little bit, and when I'm painting with chalk paste, I like to dilute it a little bit, so I'm giving a little spritz of distilled water in there, and I'm going to mix this up a little bit. And my tip for tonight is to give you an alternative way of painting. Let me just mix this up because it was starting to dry on me. And a couple different things as far as the painting. You could use a brush, you could use a sponge. Here's the tip. You could actually use a board eraser. And I've cut this, into multiple pieces, but you could use it kind of like as a makeup sponge, if you will, if you want to. and then just paint your letters or whatever. So I'm going to move this out of the way so I can paint them and I don't get this on my surface there. And what I'm going to do, tip number 1, even if you have a mat, go with and use a piece of computer paper. Why not? It's inexpensive. It'll save you the time of cleaning your mat. So use that, and just makes cleanup a lot easier. And I'm going to take this little piece of my board eraser. This is for another tip that's coming up in a little bit. And I'm just going to take my mixed up chalk paste and dab all over this with my board eraser. And look at how quick and easy that is as compared with using a brush. Isn't that amazingly simple? A little bit darker than I thought this was going to be, but I think it'll do. Whoops. Grab my little stir stick there. Didn't mean to do that. But look at, I'm not getting my hands too messed up. I'm protecting, well, of course the fingernail caught it. I'm protecting my surface from the paste. Our paste is water soluble, so it's not difficult to clean up anyway. But look at how much easier this is than holding it and painting it with a brush. And then I could put this aside. See a little part that I missed there, grab that and set this aside to dry. I'm going to plug in my glue gun and then show you another tip before I get into assembling this. But like I said, quick, easy, last minute Valentine decor. I've painted some already in Nominee, which is our gold, and the dream car. So I've got those here, and here's my little I'm knocking things over again. My little jute ties for the little plaques or whatever. Oops, didn't want to wake up my baby over there who's sleeping underneath the table. But I want to show you something else. The other day I made these accordion fan fold hearts made out of copy paper or computer paper. And I actually put little holes in here so that I could actually string it into a garland. And that's what I'm going to do. But I want to show you something that I think is really cool. This needed a little boost. It needs a little extra. It needs something special to make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit of excitement. So I'm going to grab my Nominee paste and my little, oh, I'm going to use a bigger one, my little piece of a board eraser, and just dab it in, grab a little bit of the paste. I'm going to sponge a little bit off into the lid here, but let this kind of gather a little bit into the board eraser. Now watch this. I'm going to go across the accordion folds of this heart and just add a little bit of color on the top of the folds. Of course, I could go a little bit deeper if I wanted to. Really depends what you're going for, how you want it to look. But just something to add a little bit of more interest to it. Oh, I was a little heavy-handed there. I want to get down to the bottom of the heart here. And make sure I've got all the folds. This one's a little bit lower than the other ones. But so I've just added a little bit of gold accent to it. When this dries, it'll be a little shimmery or a little sparkly. I shouldn't say sparkly or shimmery. It'll be a little reflective of the metallic gold. And this one, I just didn't really get this too well. So let me go over that. There we go. So you could add a little accent using the board eraser. Just gives it a little bit extra to it. And then if I wanted, I can even do the border. Oops. Oops, there goes my lid. So I'll string this tomorrow and you can see how it turns out when I'm done. So just easy peasy using a little piece of board eraser to paint with, if you will. So let me clean my hands and we'll put this together so you can see the final outcome. That's good to go. Ooh, I've got a long glue string there. Okay, so what I was thinking is on the very light pink to go with the deeper, like hot pink, X's and O's. I don't know if I need something to line that up or not. I think I'll just try eyeballing it. Do you find yourself sometimes needing a little bit of inspiration or ideas to kind of point you in the right direction or help you with colors or composition? If so, comment perks and I'll send you some more information. And I'm probably going to have to pick my glue strings off of this once they're dry. A little birdie told me that the winter warehouse sale that's going on right now is going to have some items added to it on Valentine's Day as a nice little gift to us. So if you're looking to save a little bit of money on craft supplies, check it out. If you haven't seen the fan fold, check out my video from a few days ago. It's real simple to do, and like I said, you probably have the materials at home to do it. It's just computer or copy paper that I painted and then fan folded or accordion folded to make the hearts. Oh, and you need a dinner plate or something round to draw the circle on the paper and to cut it out. But it's easy to cut, being that copy paper is so thin, it's not difficult to cut out. Quick, simple, and easy. Okay, this is a little misaligned. Obviously, I wouldn't hurry like I'm doing here, but just wanted to kind of show you what it looks like. And then, of course, you can make the string as long or as short as you want. And I didn't mention I'm coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago, which we're back to a little bit more normal of temps. It's not as nice and warm as it was. We're more down around, I don't know, about 40 degrees today, which isn't really too bad. I mean, it's February. I can't really complain too much about that, right? But look at how easy. So, I mean, even if you don't think you have anything at home, you can run over to that store with all the same prices or almost everything the same price and just grab a couple little supplies, do a little painting, and create a little door hanger. Really? Wasn't that easy? Whoops, I don't want to get that into my hot glue there. Like, get out of the way. I'm not sure if I should go with the gold here. Tell me what you think. Oops. Or with the lighter pink. Maybe the lighter pink? Yeah, probably, right? Did I just whip these out? I'll save my gold X's and O's for something else. But wouldn't this even be sweet on a kid's bedroom doorknob or something? I mean, how easy and how sweet to celebrate. Or add a little Valentine decor, and there's no calories, right? Of course, you have to have chocolate for Valentine's, don't you? But just a little something to add a little sweetness to the day of love. So the tips for today: use a board eraser to paint with if you'd like. Try it out. Or to add accent paint or chalk paste to something to highlight areas of it. And use copy paper or computer paper to protect your surface when you paint, so that it's just makes cleanup a lot quicker and easier. Why do more work than you have to, right? Well, I think it needed a little something something, so I grabbed a white chalk marker and added a little bit of faux stitching around the edges of the dark pink sign, and then I did the faux stitching around the edges of the XOXO on the light pink sign. What do you think? Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolutely wonderful Valentine's Day. I'll see you soon.